Hey everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I wanted to talk to you all for a little minute about what ended up happening to my hair maybe like a month or so ago. I'm not really sure how long ago because again, I mentioned this in my last set of videos, but I have not retightened my roots in a couple months. If you hear any noise, it's my kitten. He's doing the most. Kind of, but not really. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't done my hair in a little while. I do need to do that though. It's high time, it's well overdue. I have just around, if not just under 2 inches. So yeah, I'd say like 1.5 to 2 inches of new growth. And it's sickening, honestly. It's the worst thing ever. Every time I wash my hair shrinks up at the roots. It becomes super massive and I keep having to separate, which is not good to continuously separate your hair, much less if you have microlocks, which I do, right? However, recently, again, I've been very lazy with getting my maintenance done on time. But yeah, I had to combine 2 of my locks. This is a kind of 2-in-1 video. So I do not recommend the typical interlocking needles, and I'll show you them in a second. So you see this? Everybody, sorry, it's just really blurry. Everybody knows what this is, yeah? If you're black, you know what this is. Especially if you're a woman, you know about crochet, braids, all of that. Anyway, I do have one and I do use it sometimes, but very rarely now. And I will show you all and talk more about interlocking when I record how I interlock my microlocks. But for now anyway, I try to use it sparingly, and that is because when you have locks very, very tiny, right? My locks are very small, okay? When you have locks that are really small, it's easy to pass the hook. Actually, let me show you. It's easy to pass the hook through the section, right? Use the back of my hand for an example. So it's easy to pass the hook through the section, and then because the next lock is so tiny and right next to it, sometimes you hook the hairs while you try to fiddle with this latch to close through, because you need to fully let the hair pass, let the needle go through the lock base, right? And let the latch clear it so that you can flip the latch up to hold the lock in place and pull it through. But when you try to clear, it causes your section to sometimes go into another section. No matter how many times you try your best to avoid locks, you might find yourself slipping into other locks because micro locks are so tiny. I probably have, my parts are probably about 4 millimeters, definitely less than a centimeter by a centimeter. So maybe like 3 to 4 millimeters at each of my parts, my little my lock grids. So yeah, it's honestly so frustrating, and that's basically how I ended up having to combine 2 of my locks. It's somewhere at the back though, and I did twist it. I think this is this it? It's really hard to tell. I can't remember exactly where I did it, but it was somewhere on this side to the back, and I'll never forget it. Again, I have not done root maintenance in a while, and it's really been a while, so I can't even pinpoint exactly, I can't pinpoint exactly where. But when I do my maintenance, and hopefully, oh my gosh, y'all, I have somewhere to be this weekend, I should really do my hair, or at least do the first, like the front of it, the first half of it. But I only have a couple of days, and instead of interlocking my hair, I'm recording this video. So yeah, we see how that's going. I probably won't have it done, but I'll try anyway out, maybe. But yeah, that's basically how I ended up interlocking or combining 2 of my locks by mistake. And that's because, the frustrating part was, it wasn't even like at the beginning where I would have space to like fish out the lock, like do a reverse something. No, I use that usually as my finishing touch. So I use another interlocking tool, which I'll show you in the future. in a future upcoming video because I really need to interlock my hair. Then I use the pink and green latch hook interlocking tool in order to like finalize and get a bit closer to the root, because I realized with the other one you can't really get that close. However, it's really easy to lock with. Anywho, it was the most frustrating thing ever. And so now my advice to you is, please, especially if you have microlocks, do not, if you're doing self-maintenance of course, do not do locks if you're tired, if you're not feeling it, and that's why I've waited this long. Please don't wait as long as me. 2 months plus with microlocks is insane, right? It's a nest. It's a lot to deal with, and that's why I'm taking so long, because I dread having to separate all of that and do all that. It makes the process even longer than it needs to be. But yeah, that's just my little talk with you guys, I guess. Yeah, that's how I ended up having to combine my locks. So please be careful. Don't do it when you're tired. Don't do it when you're lazy. Do not interlock your hair if you're just not feeling it. If you know you're tired and you need to rest, it's better you do it in steps. Do some one day, do some another day. Because again, I can't feel in the back of my head. I don't use a 3-way mirror or 2-way, whatever the name of the mirror is. I need to buy one maybe. But I also don't like standing to do my hair, so I'd probably just be in bed and feel around, especially at the back, you know. Yeah, just be careful. Don't do what I did, okay? Do it when you have time. So yeah, anyway, that was a little chit-chatty kind of video. I'll be filming another video soon, how I moisturize my locks, and I'll show you all the products that I use to moisturize my locks in the next chit-chat video. I'm not actually going to moisturize my hair, but I'll talk about how I do it, because it's like 2-3 steps on a good day. It's really lazy, it's really basic, it's really simple, and it works for me. So I'll show you all the products in that next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!